Good morning, yes, across lads, and as the title of the video says, this is how I used AI to help me buy some new running trainers. So yeah, my other ones were kind of starting to get a wee bit done, there's no cushioning left on them, and it was starting to get a wee bit of pain. So I thought, I'm going to get myself a new pair, but I'm not very good at buying them. I don't know what's good, don't really know what to do. I never know how to buy new trainers, that's why I end up buying the same thing all the time. So I went to Decathlon, best shop, and started having a wee look at the different trainers available, and was still totally completely clueless about any of them, to be honest with you. So what I did instead is I remembered that I had a pair of Asics from years and years and years ago that I really liked. They were dead comfy, best trainers I had. I think I bought a couple of versions of them and then they discontinued them, and every Asics pair since then it's just not been as good. In fact, that's why I stopped wearing the Asics, they weren't as comfortable. But I went on to Google's Gemini and I typed in what my old trainers were and said, tell me all about these trainers and see if you can find a replacement. Now it couldn't find a direct replacement, so what I did instead was I took all the ones that I looked at in Decathlon, I put them all into Google, asked them to compare, or to Google Gemini, asked them to compare against the previous trainers I liked, and got it to start to generate how similar these trainers were to my old ones. And from that, I picked the ones that were most compatible. I can possibly put the table up on screen at some point. However, this is the result. These are my Adidas Adistar 3. I don't know what it makes and all that. But what they are bright colours, which I like, but they've also got really comfy, springy sole. And in fact, I'll go now to the track last night where I tested them out to try and talk about them. Right, I've done 4.5 laps. It feels like I'm running on springs. It genuinely is bizarre. They're so cushioned. First impressions are definitely good. I can't fault them. They seem comfy. So yeah, we'll see what it's like at Parkrun. And if I'm right, that's back to me tomorrow. So yeah, that was me at the track. And yeah, they are incredibly bouncy, comfortable actually. Now they're getting into my feet a wee bit more, I'm alright. So we're going to see how I got on with them at Crossflats today. Mainly because I know the course, I know how to get around it, so it's a safe kind of environment. I did fancy doing a wee bit of tourism, but I'll try them out here. Also, I'm struggling to walk at points in them because I've got a big curve at the front of them, which is different. But yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm going to put in the 24-minute time. We'll see how that goes. That might be ambitious considering I did run last night. But let's see how they go. And let's see how the new trainers go. There we go, over the line, 24:12. Do you know what, considering I ran last night, I did 4 and a bit kilometres last night, and it's suddenly got very warm, I'll take that. I'll take that. The trainers were really good. I actually really noticed the kind of bounce in them, certainly at the start, and it suddenly felt really comfortable in that first loop at the top and going down the hill. So that's a really good sign. Also, going down the hill, no knee pain at all, which is nice. Now, new running trainers should be doing that, but it was very noticeable that I wasn't hurting at any point. So again, that bodes really well. But yeah, it's given me a decent time there, something to kind of work on. Again, I'm still convinced I can get consistently under 24 here, definitely. You know, I did it last week, done the quick time a few weeks ago. The time's there. I mean, certainly this summer the heat's going to get harder, but nah, I've done it before in these temperatures, so it's fine. I am, however, getting excuses in for next week early. I'm giving one on Thursday, so yeah, I'm not going to be very fast then. But I think I'll just take it nice and steady anyway on Saturday. And then the following week, back on it and start kind of building up over the next month. So, overall review, really happy with my trainers. Like I said, last night at the track, I was pretty chuffed with the kind of wee tester in them. But today going around Parkrun, yeah, really noticed them. And yeah, so I think once I still need to get used to kind of moving. There is a couple of points where I'm not quite used to the sole of them and how it moves. So once I get up to speed, I think they're going to be ideal for me. Like I said, the key thing for me is I'm not hurting right now, which is really, really nice. So yeah, we'll see how they go. Next big test will be running club on Tuesday, which will be a longer distance again. But I think they're going to be fine. So, oh well. good luck for NMD running coming up. I know this is now the point of the year where there's lots of races, so yeah, good luck any races, and see how I got on with the trainers over the week.